So this is like a part two to finding my enough. Take one, whatever. Um, Thank you to the people who have been able to relate or send me, encouragement and things like that. I would like to add that I take onus for my part or my responsibility or my overall my experience with not feeling like enough. That's just my personality, but there's also systemic and societal messages that make people feel like they're not enough. Um, Whether it's, you know, marketing telling you you're not thin enough, you're not smart enough, you're not strong enough, you're not whatever enough. That's just the the beast that exists, and that's, I mean, capitalism. You have to consume, blah blah blah. Um, Make you feel like you don't have enough things. They make you feel like you're not having enough experiences. Go traveling, blah blah blah. And some people turn that into vices, um, whether it be healthy or unhealthy. It turns into vices, turns into the accumulation of things. That's when you hear about people who are very successful and they have a lot of things and land and whatever, but they're just not happy, they're not fulfilled, they don't feel like they're enough, or something else. Um, so it doesn't just live within me, and it's not something that only that I experience. I think a lot of people experience it, but we're just not naming it. We're not talking about it. We're not getting to the root of it. So yeah, there's no part of me that's like I don't love myself or I don't live in a dark cloud of I'm not enough. So my revelation was huge because of what I was going through in my marriage at the time, which in that moment disappeared when figuring out like, the source of the cancer, um, and was very helpful for me to recognize that and get through that. And so the work is around noticing when I feel like I'm not enough, or noticing the times and the moments that it might pop up or show up, and then having the tools to combat that. Like, yeah, you are smart enough to go out for that job, or you are, you have enough grit to make XYZ happen. Um, so that's the other side, or the next step, my steps as they come program that I'm figuring out as I go. Um, so yeah, I don't live with a dark cloud of not enough. I don't exist like that. I'm a very happy freaking person, and and it's not a put on happy. Like, I have a light inside of me, happy, that shines bright, and I share that light and encourage others to share theirs as well. Uh, so yeah, the I'm not enough is just a wake up call for me to know where it came from, um, and how to recognize it in moments where the the I'm not enough Janine is existing, and where the enough Janine needs to step in and be like, nah, we got this, we can do this. When before a few days ago, there was no difference. There was no like, there was no stepping in. A great friend of mine talked about how, sometimes we put on a mask and then we forget that we have it on. I think that at some point in time, I put on the I'm not enough mask and forgot that I had it on. So it's about chipping off the I'm not enough mask, but knowing that there's still moments that exist where that lens, I have one of those I'm not enough glasses, or I shrink into I'm not enough, or I shrink into whatever. But because that phrase resonated with me, and I had a hard time even saying it to myself in those moments, there was a deep part of me that was like, this is the part that needs the healing. So here I am. Why am I sharing this? I don't even know. But I like to share, and I like real conversations. I like real talk. I like realness, and deep and depth and breadth and width, and vulnerability and unabashedness. Is that a word? Um, so yeah, here I am at 6 blah blah a.m. headed to New Orleans. Should I be telling y'all that? Headed to Abu Dhabi because it's on the TV screen. Yeah, over and out.